This is Channel 4 with Sign On.
Hello, I'm Claire McCann. Soon it'll be summer, so this week at Sign On we're going to be out in the countryside, meeting deaf people who enjoy outdoor pursuits such as rock climbing, water sports, caving and so on. A group we're going to meet now are the Deaf Mountaineering Club, DMC, whose aim is not to climb the mountain the easy way, but to scramble up the rock face via the waterfalls.
Scrambling means climbing up the loose rock in an open space, or on the ridge if you want to. You may even decide to go up a waterfall and use that route to get to the top. It's a wonderful feeling when you're looking down and you can see the water tumbling behind you. It's a real challenge. I mean, it's better than using the path. That's really boring. It's far more exciting going up the rock face.
"36 years ago, I found a book from the BDDA advertising a mountain venture course. So I went along and met deaf people from all over. It was great. We were signing away and we went for a long hike. Well, that night in the pub we thought, why not set up our own deaf mountaineering club? And that's how it started.
You start off with mainly easy walking, then you've got gentle scrambling, then long walks in places like the Peak District or the Cheddar area. After that there's harder scrambling, then there's winter walking through heavy snow and things, and then there's backpacking and camping.
Go up to the top and make a right.
At that rock there?
Yeah, just behind it.
Okay, right behind that rock.
Hey, look at this. It looks amazing, doesn't it? Rock climbing is a very popular sport these days. This particular rock is called Shepherd's Crag. It's in the Lake District. Lots of people from all over come here. Just look at these two. Doesn't it look exciting? They're both deaf. This is David Thompson and his wife, Audrey. When I was in school, I did lots of different activities. Camping, canoeing, walking, scrambling, abseiling. It was brilliant. But when I left, I didn't do anything till I met David and we joined the Deaf Mountaineering Club. It sort of progressed from there. I really enjoyed it. It's worthwhile. We have a great time. It's interesting. It's very different from walking and scrambling.
The instructor told me it's the same with hearing people. There are communication problems when you're rock climbing. They can't hear because of the wind, noise and other people shouting, so you don't get clear communication. So you should communicate first before you go, then you understand better. Sometimes if you're stuck, you can pull the rope and indicate where to move next and help each other. If the rope's too tight, a tug means, please give me more rope. So you build up communication that way.
I don't think you should go with a group that has no experience or qualifications. Go to a night class and get taught about safety equipment, harnesses, safety knots, what boots to wear, helmets, everything. You need a helmet in case a rock hits you on the head. So go to a night class and learn the proper way. Then you can go out with a group safely. It's safety that's important. Some people like rock climbing, going to the summit and looking down at the breathtaking views of the lakes, but there are others who prefer to be on the water.
Are you all right? Are you ready? Yep. What's that?
Oh, it's to protect my thumbs from rubbing.
Will you be warm enough?
I've never tried canoeing before, so I'm going to see what it's like. With this group to look after me, I feel really safe.
I love canoeing. Ever since I was a teenager, I've been fascinated by it. Now I enjoy going to different places, seeing different scenery, meeting different people. It's wonderful. I really love the travelling. It's brilliant. We've started a new group. We're trying to encourage deaf people to join in. We're teaching them through BSL, building up the confidence and hoping that they'll join the British Canoe Union. We're trying to encourage more deaf people to get involved. Right, now watch me, okay? An emergency stop. Okay, watch. Stop. I started the 2-day TIC course 2 years ago. Some of the work was based indoors and other parts of it were outdoors. Well, I passed the course, so now I'm a qualified instructor. I prefer whitewater canoeing. I like the sea sometimes, but the salt water tastes horrible when I capsize. I much prefer the river.
Okay, before we enter the cave, what we need to check is the water levels. Because this cave is prone to flooding, it's going to make it a lot more dangerous. However, the water levels, as you can see, is very low, so there's no danger of the cave flooding out. Okay.
I've been caving before, but not for years, so it's great to be here today. These students are from Doncaster College for the Deaf, and they're really excited about caving. We're in the Yorkshire Dales. We have a tutor with us for this outdoor activity. He's called Zach Hayes. We're going down this cave called the Manchester Hole in Nidderdale. Come and have a look. I can't wait.
When I went in the cave, it was quite big and I felt fine, great. It was fairly spacious, even when it got narrower. I still felt okay. We were still all together as a group and that was brilliant. But as the space got smaller and smaller and the walls got lower and lower, it became impossible to get through. Absolutely no way. When you're scrambling around the caves, it's hard going but really interesting. The water makes it difficult too. If it comes up to your chest, it's not that bad, you can still carry on. But if it comes up to your neck or above, it's impossible. You just have to finish. Yeah, no problem. Yes, I'm wet, and my boots too. You've got the hat with the lamp on. If somebody's signing with the light on, it shines in your eyes and you can't see what they're saying. So they have to switch it off, and you can see by the light of your own lamp. That's how we learn to communicate.
If you think caving is boring, it's not. It's exhilarating. It's absolutely awe-inspiring. It's beautiful. We've learned about the stalagmites and stalactite rock formations. Some of them are like cauliflowers. It's fascinating. It may be cold, it may be wet, but it's wonderful. You can see the creation of the land and the history of the earth. Come on, let's carry on.
I need something to eat and then a bath.
I've got water in my wellies.
Yay!
Bright, it's bright.
Yeah, no. When I was in the cave, I felt all right. The only problem is, I've got water in my boots.
Oh, I'm soaking too.
I feel warm now, don't you?
Yeah.
Do you feel safe?
Yeah.
Glad you're still alive? Did you panic that you might get stuck?
Yeah, but don't forget the 999 rescue service would come and save you. Maybe in the future, it could be organised for deaf people to get together and do some caving, you know, do a phone around. It would be great.
Windsurfing, I just love it. The first time I ever saw it was on a video and I was hooked. I just saw this image of like the sun on your face going so fast and surfing the waves and I thought, oh God, I want to do that. But that's level 4 stuff and I'm only on level 2. I'm still making my way up to that level. With practice, I hope one day I'll be surfing the waves, but till then the biggest thing I enjoy is the speed. Going fast and controlling that surfboard's brilliant. I love it. That's what keeps me going. To start with, it's very hard. You need to go on a course and get properly trained and learn the right way. For example, first you're taught with a board on dry land, not on water. You learn how to manipulate and control it. Then you take it to the water with a rope, go out into the water and get pulled back. Learn how to steer and control it. Practice and practice. That helps you learn the process quicker and make faster progress. Then later on you can practice on your own. Going out, turning, going out, turning, go up through all the levels, and that's it. I'd like to see more people joining courses, you know. If there were, maybe we could form our own club, then we could go out, windsurfing for the weekend perhaps, or whatever. I'd like to see that in the future.
So far, we've seen a variety of exciting activities. Now I'm absolutely worn out, so I thought I'd like to go for a nice, gentle stroll. We're back here in the Lake District, this time with the Deaf Bellwalkers Group, the DFG. They meet in the village of Threlkeld near Keswick. It looks like an enjoyable activity, so I thought I'd check it out and see for myself.
I like a break from home. That's why I like to go out in the country. I mean, look at this. You meet new faces, new deaf people, have interesting conversations, long walks, then go home, relax, turn on the TV, and all those lovely memories come flooding back. It's really important to have the appropriate boots. They must be strong with good grips. That's number one. The second thing is good clothes. If it's cold like now, you need warm clothes. Or if it's hot, you need a backpack to put those extra clothes in. You know, keep them as spares.
Today it's a very hard walk. Look at that route behind me. It's all uphill. It's going to be very difficult. Hopefully I'll make it. Fingers crossed. Here we are at the top of the mountain. It's called Blencathra. Look how far down it is. It's quite frightening, actually. Some members of the group who are keen, strong and determined are going to walk along Sharp Edge, an exposed ridge on the mountain top, hundreds of feet up. That's definitely not for me. I'd be petrified. So I'll just stay here and enjoy watching them. That's enough for me.
Would you like a drink?
Later. Thank you. Later. Thank you. I've worked really hard and sweated buckets. Now I'm absolutely gasping for a drink. Oh, that's good. You've seen deaf people involved in all these outdoor activities, and I'm sure you're really dying to join in with at least one of them. I've thoroughly enjoyed all of them, but the one I'd have to pick out as the best has got to be the caving. That was a totally different and unusual experience.